Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan-led Left Democratic Front has retained power in Kerala by bettering its 2016 tally and by breaking the state's dreaded record of voting out every incumbent regime for the past 40 years. The LDF victory also means Kerala continuing to provide a lonely oasis of power and influence for the left amid its pan-India meltdown, which stands amplified by the Marxist yet another humiliation in Bengal on Sunday. The LDF victory is being seen as a popular endorsement of the Pinarayi government's welfare schemes, including multiple pensions for vulnerable sections, the handling of the back-to-back floods, the Nipah and COVID outbreaks by providing medical care and free food kits to all, and also an endorsement of Pinarayi's style of leadership. This is a victory of the people. People have endorsed the policies and decisions taken by our government. People also think only the LDF can fight for and secure the interest of the state and find solutions to issues that we face as a state. Pinarayi said in his post-victory press conference, "People know only the LDF can take an uncompromising stand against communalism. People have also endorsed many steps, including easing of doing business our government took for the development of Kerala." The victory makes Pinarayi the most influential CPM leader whose route can now run from the AKG Centre in Thiruvananthapuram to AKB Bhavan in Delhi. This victory also marks the first time Pinarayi is powering his party's and LDF's victory in an assembly or Lok Sabha poll, thus securing an aura of mass appeal and vote-catching ability, something that has hitherto been credited to his own time in a party rival and now retired colleague V.S. Achuthanandan, since the V.S. Pinarayi leadership came to dominate the Kerala CPM for past 2 decades. He is expected to run his second term with a hand-picked cabinet, having denied many seniors party tickets by imposing a 2-term cap. At the time of writing, the LDF tally was hovering around 100, which is more than double of UDF's 41 and is up from the 91 it had won 5 years ago. The UDF tally marked a slip down from the 47 of last poll even as senior leaders Ramesh Chennithala and Umman Chandi managed to retain those seats. The poor UDF show means a loss of face with Rahul Gandhi Priyanka Vadra duo, who this time chose to lead the Congress campaign in anticipation of a UDF rebound. The Congress in Kerala being out of power of 2 consecutive terms means sharpening of the internal fault lines besides the party, and UDF facing new challenges in retaining its traditional base that had provided electoral shelter to Rahul Gandhi when he had to look for a safe passage to the LS after sensing defeat in Amethi. The BJP, which had won on seat in 2016 and led an aggressive campaign led by PM Modi in Kerala, ended up with an humiliating 0 with the state president K. Surendran losing both the seats he contested, Metroman E. Sridharan losing by over 30,000 votes from Palakkad, and senior leader Kumaram Rajashekharan losing the sitting seat of Nemam, which he replaced lone outgoing party MLA O. Rajagopal. Pinarayi led the victory match of LDF winners, which included all but one minister who contested this time. The victory would mean the CPM Politburo member becoming the first CM to extend his term between 2 elections, a feat last done by the late Congress stalwart K. Karunakaran in 1981. It is also the first government to meet the rare record of an incumbency regime retaining power after completing its full term, a feat last achieved by the Congress CPI government led by C.H. Menon in 1977. While the LDF victory is further built on the impressive show it put up in the civic poll 6 months back, the UDF defeat means a huge meltdown from the 19-1 victory it scored in the last Lok Sabha polls. News Desk Comedy, English.